Om Shanti. So, first I take class 1 hour, then our topic is recognizing fortune and fortune maker. Then another fortune is coming, and that is Dadi Janki. So she will be here around 12. So hopefully other double foreigners can join this fortunate class. So we will announce once again for others too. So today Baba talked about fortune maker in the Murli. So I took the topic from that Murli, this morning Murli. So the first part of fortune, Baba talked about our life, that your name is so fortunate. Do you know your name? Brahmin, Pandav, Gopis. Other Lokik names, no. That is not fortunate. Our fortunate names are, which are being remembered in the path of bhakti as Pandavas, Gopis and Brahmins. So first let us see as a Brahmin how I am fortunate. So as a Brahmin in the path of bhakti, at the moment, Lokik people also earn money on our names. In the Lokik word, there is a caste system in India, no? There is a Brahmin, Lokik Brahmins. They are in the path of bhakti in Haridwar, all the temples, and they earn money on the name of being Lokik Brahmin. So what is it that I experience here, the fortune? That experience they are carrying as a name on the path of bhakti. So as a Brahmin, the first fortune is my divine birth. You know, I was thinking how fortunate we are. Lokik world is going through poverty, disease, problems, fight, court cases, so many things happening in the world, conflict. And how Baba is keeping us here away from all kinds of Lokik world, what they go through, different problems in life. And how Baba has taken us out from that kind of life into this life, the life where we are studying Gyan, we are sitting in yoga, we are interacting with Brahmins, Dadis, Bap Dada, fortune maker, so our time is being spent with fortunate souls. Do you feel that also? Just out, means we did not know we will be out from all those karmic accounts, which is so much word is involved, and how much we are fortunate to be out from that kind of lifestyle. So the first fortune I see in my life is the fortune of Brahmin, a new birth, divine birth, alokik birth. And this birth is also not a simple birth. Who made me realize my birth is the fortune maker? Bhagya Vidhata, Baba, the one who can see my life as a Trikaldarshi, that what I will be in future, what I am now in the present. It's amazing how Bap Dada can feel, can see my fortune. When I was very young, when I came to Gyan, around 12, 13 years old, I remembered meeting Bap Dada in Panda Bhavan, Madhuban. We were only 28 of us at that time meeting Bap Dada. And Bap Dada was sitting on the gadi in Baba's room, Panda Bhavan, small room. So I was just realizing how much fortunate I was that Baba asked me what you are doing in your life, what you are studying, what is your aim, what you want to become. Giving me the right understanding about my life, what I should become in future. First Baba asked me, what is your aim of life? So how lucky we are, Baba gives us the aim of our own life. as a Brahmin. Once you become Brahmin, it's a new world is open for us, isn't it? You know, in the Lokic world, we know what is involved in the old world. But here, no traditions of bhakti, Lokic culture, Lokic world. I am out from this and free soul in divine birth, in spiritual birth. Even the fortune of making effort. How beautiful this fortune is that everyone is an actor making effort to go towards their destiny, and I am free. No one is forcing me, pressuring me. I am free soul to create my fortune as much I want. So in this Sangam Yuga, first fortune I have received as fortunate soul is to become alokik, spiritual, divine, this birth. And Baba said, in bhakti, our fortune is being remembered as that Brahmins, those who earn money with our name and they get fame also. And the second also Baba mentioned today, gopis. Have you seen picture of Krishna dancing with gopis? And gopis, they always show the feet does not touch the ground. It means our intellect is not touching body conscious thinking. So that kind of fortune, being in that dancing mood, that kind of mind which is not into gravity, not being pulled by any account of Kali Yuga. And I am with God, the friend, one who is making me dance. So the gopi is also a fortune. So I think these names are fortunate names. Brahmin, Pandava and gopis. So gopis is my fortune. I remembered once Dadi Janki shared with us. She said that when in the beginning, when all these dadis came into Gyan, you know what questions they used to ask each other? Are you gopi? They look into the eyes of each other. Are you gopi? Are you in super sensuous joy? They don't ask the name. What is your name? Because it connects with Kali Yuga, isn't it? Now in Sangam Yuga, the name is Gopi, a mind which is lost in the love of God. So they used to ask each other, are you in super sensuous joy? Are you Gopi? And so this is fortune, to be in this Brahmin life, to be in that awareness of Gopi, and this is a fortune. To me, the fortune is what Baba is telling me, that to keep in the awareness and experience is fortune. To me, if I am remembering my past, remembering all the accounts of the body, people, I don't know, whatever happened in my life, it's not a fortune. Do you agree with that? It's not really a fortune, it's a pull, it's an account. Any account gives you sorrow, isn't it? It's an account. Account means pull. It's the experience of some kind of sorrow, bondage. But the fortune is which does not give me any bondage, sorrow, unhappiness, sadness. It just gives me a freedom to be me, whatever I am, in that awareness and that stage. The second fortune of Sangam Yuga is, Baba talked today, is our place. The place where we live, Paramdham, and here we live in Madhuban, Sangam Yuga. Because Sangam Yuga is the most important yuga of all the yuga, isn't it? The awareness of time. Even though the Kali Yuga world is full of accounts and also going through many, many difficulties, while seeing everything, can I keep my awareness in Sangam Yuga, where I see I don't get affected? That is my fortune, isn't it? If I allow myself to be affected, influenced by the difficulties, circumstances, sorrow, then I'm not in fortunate time. The fortunate time is seeing at the present time outside world, and yet inside in me, I am experiencing detachment. So that detachment state of mind is my fortune. And the other fortune Baba called today also the fortune of virtues. That is beautiful. Virtues fortune. I mean that in Bhakti, people sing songs for Brahmins, for Shaktis, for goddesses. And while singing, they get intoxicated. While singing, they experience happiness. While singing, they experience peace. While singing, they experience happiness. Imagine just singing can uplift their consciousness and the quality of their thoughts, that they start to experience these qualities: peace, happiness, and bliss. So Baba said that if they can sing song for your virtues and experience that, why they do? Because we, the Brahmin souls, live that life, that fortune of having that virtues in my life. So in Sangam Yuga, as a Brahmin soul, Gopi soul, Pandava soul, I can experience my fortune remembering the life which I am living now is filled with virtues. The virtues of, Baba mentioned today, peace, happiness, and bliss. So let's see first peace. So during the day, am I experiencing the fortune of peace? Fortune of peace. Things will happen, difficulties will come, circumstances will come. Am I in that experience of peace while listening the stories of others, while seeing the scene of drama? Am I in that stage of experiencing peace? I remember one scene, one brother, he's a BK brother. He said he was sitting in one restaurant. He saw outside from the glass door, two people were fighting. And he said, Baba, I am a Brahmin soul, and maybe I can bring peace to these two souls, those who were fighting. So he said he kept the courage. He went out and he told one brother like this, the other also like this, and started to talk to them with peaceful way. Why you are fighting? Why not to sit down, talk, clarify? They started to realize, yes, there is another way also to contribute peace. Just he kept that courage. Because one thing is peaceful, I'm sitting in meditation peaceful, isn't it? And I'm experiencing peace, okay. But practical situation where two souls are in that energy of peacelessness, and I, the Brahmin soul, can I change their thoughts, their consciousness into peaceful way? So that brother was sharing with me, he said that he kept the courage. He went out and he started to do, and then he said, come, let's sit down. Why not to talk peaceful way? And he settled their problems into peaceful way. That is contributing a peace into the atmosphere of conflict, but carrying that peaceful aura, not to be questioning why they are fighting, but it is understanding they are fighting, what I can contribute. So that is really a practical peace. I heard this story from that brother. A stranger, they were stranger people, not even a Brahmin, a stranger, someone outside, outsider people. So he said he was able to bring that peace into their life at that scene of drama when they are going through this kind of fight and argument. So peace is our quality. During the day we experience when we come across with very severe accounts, karmic accounts, with people, with our body, with our neighbors, or whosoever, I think it's the deep, deep inner stillness when I am keeping during the day that can come into action when very heavy things happens in my life. So I am not carried away with the vibration, whatever is happening in my life. That is my fortune. And then the fortune maker, of course, I say to Baba, thank you, one who gave me this kind of fortune, this ocean of peace, Baba, the one who created this fortune. But the principle is here is that I, the soul, follow the path of non-violence, isn't it? Peace. non-violence. No, not even in the thoughts I make judgment for someone. When I make judgment for someone, that will be violence, isn't it? Not peace at all. Huh? So that fortune, not just I am happy, I am peaceful, but even that kind of atmosphere where my mind can contribute peace, not making any judgment, keeping that stillness. So one more practical example I remember is about Brahma Baba. That I remember this point always I keep in my awareness, that Brahma Baba's effort, what was his effort? His effort was continue to be on the rail of peace. You know, like when the train goes on the track and if it comes out, it's danger. So he kept his consciousness always still. Stillness is the road. Stillness is the track, right track. And then whatever was happening in front of him, he did not question, he did not compare, he did not criticize, he did not comment. You know, so still with this consciousness that everyone is playing his or her own part. I cannot even judge anyone why they are playing such kind of part. I cannot even question, cannot doubt, cannot judge, cannot ask anything. Huh? That fortune of stillness. Because thinking any thought about any soul, either criticism, correction, whatever, it is coming out from my track. So one of the class I remember is that why Brahma Baba was successful in his journey was because he used the knowledge of drama very well. You know, in order to keep himself liberated, you know, not to get involved, get entangled, or get into a karmic accounts of other stories, you know. Baba listened and beyond. No judgment, no correction, because such a good understanding that every soul is coming from 63 births journey. Only this time, few days, few years they are with me. Even our lokiks, isn't it? We don't know where they were in the past birth. We don't know which country, where. Only in this birth, they happen to be in my life. Huh? But I don't know what baggages they are carrying from the past. So I cannot judge. I cannot correct. I cannot criticize. Just accept. At this time in my journey with their life, I am not creating any kind of misfortune account, you know, only creating fortune, the relationship of happiness, relationship of peace, relationship of bliss. That's the life, or respect in our relationship with each other, but not creating a further any kind of what we call unhappiness or sorrowful account. So this is the way I can understand about my fortune. Because in Brahmin life, I have seen, you know, while going along in our Brahmin life, some way or another life can change, direction can change. Instead of fortune, we might create misfortune or sorrowful accounts in our life with our own choice. Sometimes we don't even know where we are going, you know. Because I felt that the deep down, if I know my weakness, very, very deep weakness, I don't know, maybe for many, many births, maybe it has been disturbing me from my childhood, and I have to recognize that little disturbance up till now I am carrying. It comes in the form of thoughts in my mind. I have to recognize that. Once I can recognize that, that is a misfortune, isn't it? Because it disturbs, it creates unhappiness, sadness. Once I can recognize that, and I can make effort to get rid of from that weakness, then the fortune begins. But if I am hiding that and not clearing that, and then I see in my Brahmin life, time to time, everything is good, atmosphere is good, everything is fine, but I am not happy with my own life. Because that account, misfortune, is blocking my mind to experience the present time attainment from Baba or from the atmosphere. My mind can be pulled. While sitting here, I can be pulled to that account and miss out the present. Once I asked this question to Dadi. I said, Dadi, what happens with my mind if my mind goes to the past? Even though that scene is finished, but I am remembering the past. She told me 3 things, so beautiful. She said, one thing, in the present time, if you are not bringing your attention, remembering Baba, then you are going to miss your fortune. I said, which fortune? The fortune that Baba might be sending some souls, that you have to give course or meet that soul, give experience of Baba to create your new fortune. You might miss out that. And Baba might not send because you are occupied with your own thinking, your own some past memory. And then Baba see you are there, so how can he send you a new soul to whom you have to give new experience? So she was telling me that if you bring your mind to the past, you will miss out the present fortune. And the fortune is that Baba, because you remember Baba, and Baba knows my child is now available, so Baba touch other souls to go to my child, to get experience, of peace and happiness and bliss. So therefore, this is really a subtle thing. We should realize how we can create our fortune. Fortune is created by doing good action, isn't it? Shresht karam. Elevated action brings the fortune. But not only once, it has to be constant every day. Every day, if I am getting self-motivated, to do my own elevated action, not based on program or based on someone push me or someone inspire me, no. But it is my self-motivated stage. It's a beautiful fortune. That's what whole Raj Yoga is about, isn't it? That I can stand now on my own feet and sustain myself with that elevated consciousness, attitude and action. So the elevated fortune which Baba is giving me this. So once I realize I am out from all that deep down which I found that the weakness, the sadness, the old sanskar of some birth, which is blocking my fortune, recognize that is also a fortune. To get rid of is also fortune. And then I am free from that heaviness. Because sometimes we have to realize, we become Brahmin, that it's okay outside we are wearing white clothes and studying all these things. But inside, what I am carrying in my consciousness. Let's say I belong to rich family. So I see in my mind, oh, I belong to rich family. And that is called body consciousness, isn't it? I am carrying something inside in my consciousness. That body consciousness, that gravity, we have to get free from. So that is the subtle part inside in my consciousness. Anything of the old world which I am still keeping in my consciousness, I have to come out from it. It's totally free is my fortune. Only now divine birth, spiritual birth, alokik birth, filled with my attainments of Sangam Yug, Baba, really creating a beautiful, this song which we were listening in Hindi, you don't know, is the one who creates the portrait, the picture of my fortune. And he is my friend of the mind, that is the song. That I remember the friend of my mind, one who creates my portrait of my fortune. So I remember that. Not to remember anyone who does not create my fortune. You agree or not? The one who does not create your fortune, you want to remember that soul? But we do remember, isn't it? We do go, our mind goes. Even though we know it's not a fortune, it's not a happiness, it's not a freedom, it's not a liberation or liberation in life, but still I go and remember that scene of drama or the soul. That is not fortune, that is account. Account of the past. Because we don't know which birth I created. Maybe not in this birth, maybe some birth. But still, that weakness is there to remember that. So Baba has come to create my portrait of elevated fortune. How I want to see myself. Actually, Baba gives us the pen of good karma in our hand, isn't it? Baba sends beautiful thoughts to our mind. So with those beautiful thoughts, we speak those beautiful thoughts. We bring this beautiful wisdom into action, and then our fortune is created. I remember, once going in front of Avyakt Bapdada. So to someone, Bapdada was saying, when people see you, they see renunciation through your face. Do you find also? If you go to your office in somewhere, they say, oh, you look so pale, oh, you look so tired. Do you find these words people say to you? Or they say, oh, how fortunate you are, your face is so shining. What is the difference? That the mind, if there is any desire in my mind, is not being fulfilled in this Sangam Yug, any name, fame, recognition, whatever soul is looking for, that desire is not being fulfilled, then there is a struggle. It's not a fortune. Fortune is let go of that desire, is a fortune, isn't it? But I am holding on to any desire to be fulfilled, and it's not being fulfilled. I am spending my Brahmin life in struggle. Is struggle, battle, is a fortune? No. In Hindi, we call yudh. Yudh. Yudh means battle. Yes, I come out within a second from the battle, is a fortune. Okay, if you don't come out within a second, if we come out within a 1 minute, still is a fortune. But if I keep struggling for 1 month or 2 months or 1 year, same feelings, same thoughts, I am fighting with it, it's not a fortune. So I must realize that, to going into battle, Baba also, Brahma Baba also went through. In his mind, also whatever scene of drama came, he saw that scene of drama, but he did not get entangled in it, isn't it? That was the fortune. Realize, come out, is the fortune. But I stay there, dwell and keep thinking is not a fortune. So Baba, the one who is fortune maker, is ever ready to help my life. I remember once Dadi Gulzar told us very beautiful thing. Baba is called Hajra Hazur. It's the Lord who is present. But she said to us, we were very few teachers in front of Dadi, she said, we are not using Baba as the one who is the Lord. Just you say Baba. Just say Baba from your heart. These feelings are so pure, so powerful. It touches Baba's heart. He will be present. The fortune maker will be there. Creator of fortune will be there to help your life. But in Sangam Yug, we have to keep Baba as a fortune maker in our consciousness. Sometimes I find we forget, no, Baba is a fortune maker. Baba, okay. Teacher also okay. Guide also okay. Friend also okay. What about fortune maker? In the Lokik world, so many people go to the fortune maker, isn't it? They show their palm hand to know what is their fortune. They see the lines, then they come to know their fortune. And our Baba, he does not see your this hand. What does he see? Our fortune maker Baba. He said today, I am seeing your 6 things. Do you remember he said today? Which 6 things? Name, form, virtues, task, place, time. Our fortune maker. Even in the Lokik world also people see these things, but they connect with the Lokik. But our fortune maker Baba, because it's the highest fortune in the world. Imagine on the top, Choti, top knot, Baba said, you are the highest top knot Brahmins in the world. Means very highest position consciousness you are living. The highest position is Brahmin, world benefactor and world transformer. We are world benefactor souls. That is our position at this time in this world. Not a secretary, not a small writer or teacher in the school, It's a world benefactor. It's the top knot, the highest position in the world is a Brahmin Choti. In the Lokik they show the Choti here, isn't it? Top knot. And we are in our consciousness, the highest in our consciousness. Not that I am so and so or I have this much only little work to do now. Baba put us in the highest position. You are Brahmin, world benefactor. If you look into Gita and Mahabharata, there is a beautiful scene. They show Brahmins wearing white clothes and always their hand is like this. This is how they show Brahmin. And they use this word Kalyan. Whosoever comes in front of these Lokik Brahmins, in the Mahabharata they show, whosoever come, if someone is sick, someone is unhappy, someone is in bad mood, someone has no money, they come in front of Brahmin. And the Brahmin will say, may there be benefit for you. Kalyan. Means, whatever you are going through difficulty, you will be now out from it. You will be released. This word Kalyan, beautiful word in Hindi. Kalyan means not just benefit, simple meaning of benefit is benefit, Kalyan is that even no problem, whatever bad things you have done, okay, you have a bad disease or you have a bad omens in your life, nothing is working in your life, still Kalyan means you will be out from this very heavy bad omens. That energy Brahmin carries. So imagine our fortune not to be in that state of mind. Because our work is to bring other souls also out of from bad omens. And what about all of us? If we are struggling or we are also going through some kind of heavy gravity, then we cannot lift other souls. So our fortune we have to always remember. Whenever any problem come, difficulty come, any kind of scene of drama come, which can pull you into gravitation or body conscious, remember at that time, I am a Brahmin soul. One who helps others to bring out their life from heavy account. What about me? I cannot go into that thinking and experiencing that account. I understand there is, because we are coming from 63 births. But we are not putting our energy into it. And we are remaining in the Sangam Yuga time, confluence sage time. To be aware of this time is the time of greatest fortune, that is attainment time. Remember once Murli Baba says, this is the time of accumulation. This is the time of attainment. This is the time to experience reward. Means it's the time you can experience so much from Baba. There's nothing lacking in this time, in this Sangam Yug. We can get so much from Baba. It's just that we need lot of focus, a very clear goal, and clear vision for my own Brahmin life. Brahmin life cannot be also ordinary, isn't it? Baba said, okay, you get up in the morning, you read Murli, you study this, you study that. But during the day, whole day, keep 2 or 3 consciousness ready for yourself. Very extraordinary. One is a Brahmin, definitely. The second is that during the day, one or another, Baba's wisdom, from Baba's Murli, we keep on churning. That is fortune. Our mind is being used to think the jewels of Baba. Jnani thinking. So we are always in churning consciousness, churning knowledge. Not go below down thinking about the past, thinking about the past account. This is not Brahmin. This is past life. But Brahmin is either Gyan thinking, churning and remembering Baba, isn't it? And then Seva. Seva is our Brahmin life. And also a practical example, Dharna. So only 4 subjects Baba has given for this life to create fortune continuously during the day. Either you do yoga or you do dharna, example, seva. All these are basis to create our fortune. This is how Baba designed this life beautifully. He did not talk about our past. Immediately he said, okay, child, we are Brahmin. You can use your mind in remembrance. You can use your mind churning Gyan. You create your fortune. Become good quality teacher. Become good social worker. You can become community leader. You can become a leader for the country. You can help the world. You can see your development and to what extent you can help people. Okay, you cannot help whole world, at least help your community where you are living, isn't it? Or you help your family, at least family should see your fortune, that they say, oh, you are our family member, at least at the time of problems we can ask your advice, you are an asset for us. To that level, if you can develop your fortune, and then the people in your family also will recognize that. They will not look at you an ordinary person, but they will look at you as a spiritual person who has that treasures, that power which can help their life. So my fortune can be created to world level, or even family. They should see you as a special asset for your family, or even you make it more progress in the society. They will invite you to give talk here, to give talk there. You are very valuable to the society. And then you more progress, you are valuable for the country level, then for the world level. That the fortune continues to grow, isn't it? So Baba has come as a fortune maker to create our fortune. But only the thing we have to also be aware, not to think, okay, I am happy, I am very happy, in my own Brahmin life. I am fortunate, I am fortunate. I sing my own songs, But make others also fortunate. What did Baba say in the Murli? Create others like yourself. That's very important too. I am happy, okay. I am fortunate, okay. What about my other brother, sisters? In the Lokik world also, families help each other, isn't it? If one brother, sister is poor, they will give money, make them have business, so they can grow. Money-wise, they will have a fortune. Here also Baba says, that if you are having that kind of experience of peace, happiness, bliss, your fortune, then you also help other brothers, sisters to build that life so that they can also have a fortune. So our Baba, fortune maker, is opening with full arms all kinds of fortune at this Sangam Yuga, as much we want. For the family level, community level, social level, on a country level, the world level, for 21 births level, whatever development we want in our spiritual life, we can create that fortune. It's just we have to be very much aware of time, our name, our task, our virtues, and our place. Remember, even the place also becomes a pilgrimage place for the Brahmins. You know, you haven't seen in Indian bhakti, you go to temples, Haridwar and other places, millions of bhagavats, they even touch the ground, that dust they put here, you know. You go to Ganges, how people are worshipping Ganges and what they think in their mind about Ganges. So much value they have. But of course they don't know reality, you know. They just remember these memorials. But here Baba said, because you experience this, and that's why they become your memorials. So I think this also is fortune to remember as a Brahmin, that whatever we are doing now, it will become our memorial. But all kinds of memorial, huh? They are memorials of Lakshminarayan temple, deities temple. Also, you know, we have temples of cremators too. Baba says in the Murli, those who come to Gyan, they become traitors. Their memorials are, they also have a memorial. And then there are goddesses' memorials on the top of the mountain, the beautiful memorials. Baba said today they go, people, bhagats go, if there is a sun, there is a rain, there is so much heat and cold, still people go to see the vision of a goddesses, to experience divinity. That is also our memorial. So it's not someone else's memorial, it is our memorial. And one more thing for the fortune is beautiful, that during the day we can keep our mind, intellect so open to create our fortune or feel our fortune during the day. For example, someone needs help and you are present there and you know this person needs help and you offer your help, you are creating fortune, you know. Sometimes we see, we are running our life with our old sanskar. Why should I help? They did not help me. Why should I help? Right? These thoughts come. They block our fortune. But I have seen, you know, that any scene of drama, giving you a chance for your virtues to be used in action, in behavior, is the fortune. Any seva. Any time. It's not a cleaning the floor. It is even while cleaning the floor, am I happy to do that? Happiness while doing action is my fortune, isn't it? So whatever scene provides me opportunity, I am aware of it. I am not functioning my Brahmin life based on my old sanskar, with my old mood, with my old preferences, old choice. No, I don't like this, you know. No. In Brahmin life, me, Baba and the seva, isn't it? That is my world now. So whatever opportunity drama provides, I recognize and take it and do it. That's the happiness. You know, once we were talking about this thing, about our Brahmin life. You know, one Brahmin soul, beautiful intellect, very good intellect, producing lot of books, writing lot of articles, very nice. But whenever that soul used to sit in the meeting, fight with us. We said, what a fortune of good intellect. But where this soul is losing the fortune is amongst each other. When we are with each other, how I am respecting each other, talking to each other. Or my old sanskars coming up with ego, stubbornness, proving, justifying, whatever old. If they are coming, it's not a fortune. Somewhere my fortune have a line, not good line then. And then people remember, oh yeah, this soul has a good intellect, but will come in between. you know, oh yeah, this soul, yes, very good, but. This but means what? That weakness, which is not allowing me to be totally free from the old sanskara, old stuff. So I must recognize that is not a fortune. But Maya is so clever, huh? It gives very good, good thoughts at that time. Maybe feels great, that's Maya. But it is old sanskara which is still in function, isn't it? So the fortune is in every level. Beautiful my life. Baba is preparing portrait, the eyes, the attitude, the ears, the nose, the mouth. In the beautiful picture Baba is preparing. Once we listen these classes, they say, when people see the beautiful picture, where their eyes go, they see the eyes. Very kind eyes, very beautiful eyes. Smile. See the picture, gives the value. Who created that picture? So really, Baba, the creator of fortune, ocean. Today Baba said beautiful things, that the plate full of all the jewels and diamonds comes, he explained very well. That's the fortune. Imagine how in golden age, Bharat, whole world is called Bharat, isn't it, that time? So how everything will come, plate full, to serve the deities. That's the fortune. Of course that fortune is automatically going to be there. I don't have to work for that. But what I have to do now in Sangam Yuga is to be ready to use that fortune at that time. So Sangam Yuga is for us to experience that beautiful, fortunate life. So in your heart these feelings emerge. I am very, very fortunate. Yeah. And then maintain it, sustain it, and increase. Increase means no laziness. Because even in the Lokik world, if you want to become popular or you want to become number one, you have to continue to work towards that goal, isn't it? So even in our life, if we experience the happiness, tomorrow double the happiness I must experience. Not I go back 25%, no. Today 50, tomorrow should be how much? Double, isn't it? But if it is today 50 and tomorrow sad thought entered in my mind, then it became 25. And then you spend time gone. You spend time working out what happened, where it came, this sad thought, what account emerged again. So time will be wasted. So that's why Baba says, the beautiful thought is, I am fortunate soul, creator of fortune is with me in this fortunate time. And my memorials are practical example of my fortune. And the fortune is really to be aware, to use my thoughts, my words, my action with Baba's knowledge. Other old sanskara is not a fortune. It is, I think, blocking me to be free, So the fortune is seen through our happiness. When someone has a lot of wealth, he will not have worry. No worry is a fortune, isn't it? Security feeling. In my life, good karma is the sign I will not worry. I will not get confused. If I do get confused and worry, it means in my bank balance, there is not enough. So my bank balance is elevated action, self-motivation, I don't have to really talk to myself, yeah, I should do, why I'm not doing. Really, it comes very enthusiastic thoughts, automatically. Amrit Vela, during the seva time, during interaction time, it's really different kind of energy working. Fortunate energy working. No struggle. I don't have to think, shall I do or not? Maybe later. Not these thoughts. Really, it's a very pure vibration from Baba, one who is giving me chance to create my fortune. That energy entering and doing. Fortunate energy. Not stale energy, past energy, struggle energy. Finish that. So no more in my life. The life is now based on real account, good karma account, which Baba has taught me in this Sangam Yuga. So that once it is clear that, then I will be moving forwards to that kind of life. So let us, now few minutes before Dadi come, let us visualize in our mind. Don't look at this face, in your mind. We will not look at this face, Which face we will look at? Deity. Before deity is angel. And angels have no ears, Have you seen angels with ears? They don't show ears. Because they come, give message, go. Baba can use us for such big elevated task. That if your mind is not occupied in the past, is always free, available, Baba will use your mind for such big task to give message. Any place, souls are going through so many problems, Baba needs our help, isn't it? And that help is when your mind is available, free. And that Baba can use that mind to project, to give experience to other souls. Such a big elevated fortune we have to do this big task of angel. Angels only come, give message, go. Remember, Baba said today also, the fortune of Sangam Yuga is Amrit Vela. It makes you eternal, Amar, Amrit Vela. And then he said Vela is a time. And the other thing he added is evening. Nam Shuma is the evening time. Sandhyakal, the time of evening when the sun sets. At that time, in India people believe deities, angels go around. That is also Baba said the time is very special time. Amrit Vela makes you eternal. Amar Vela is the time. It's so beautiful, no? The words even, the Vela time. It's the praise of time. Amrit Vela makes you eternal. And evening, he said, is the time when people sit, and then they expect these deities. They are going around in the evening, angels. And they can connect with that energy to experience that peace and happiness, the fortune. Evening time also is a beautiful time. And morning time is also beautiful time. So I think in Brahmin life we have to, it's very simple actually to create fortune. It's not difficult. It's really recognizing the Amrit Vela time is the time to experience eternity. And then evening, be ready. As a Brahmin, be ready. Let Baba use our mind to give vision to many millions of devotees on earth. Not I am waiting for the vision. That's not fortune. Already Baba gave us the vision, about our life, our fortune. But Baba is using me to give vision to other souls. Imagine how fortunate I am that God's work I am being used for such level. 7 days course, Baba told teachers today, someone else can give. Isn't it? Lecture someone else can do. But what is our task? Highest task. So let's sit in meditation and